Wagwan guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me. I am basically gonna start off with my ordinary primer and moisturize my face and my neck with this. I am basically in love with this at the moment. I feel like it helps me have my makeup last throughout the day and throughout the night. And yeah, I think it is kind of a blurring primer, but not really, because it does leave you a bit dewy, but then it doesn't make you feel oily at the end. Yeah, and then I'm basically taking my monkey old eyebrow palette, if you want to call it that, and I am going to do my eyebrows. I'm just brushing them upwards so that I can do them properly. And yeah, I'm going to start off with the outer edge of my eyebrows and then slowly work myself in. Yeah, if I keep looking up, that's because I am watching a movie during this time, and if I sound weird at the moment, that's because I've got a cold. So yeah, let's get into this video again. So I use the tip of my brush to make sure that I get like hair-like strokes at the beginning of my brow, so it doesn't look like a block eyebrow. That's one of my things that I'm afraid of, but sometimes it happens and I can't escape it. But yeah, I'm moving on to the next eyebrow. This eyebrow is more straighter than the other one, should I say. That's how I feel. Maybe you don't feel like that, but yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing and making sure everything is symmetrical as the other one, as much as I can get it to be. And I use my finger to see if I can correct things. Obviously at that point I felt like my arch on that eyebrow that I'm working on right now was a bit higher. Now I'm taking my 2-in-1 concealer and I am basically carving out my eyebrows and making sure everything is crispy and sharp. I do blend this out at the bottom into my eyelid because my eyelids are quite pigmented. You'll see that in a bit, but at the moment I start off with the bottom of my eyebrows and then slowly work myself out. Yeah, as you can see there, making sure everything is tamed and ready. I'll move on to my top arch and make sure that is ready. This is I sometimes do this when I'm going on a night out or whatever, but I make sure that it's just fully like visible. So here I am tapping in the concealer into my eyelid. I think this concealer is like the P. Louise one because a lot of people say you should use it wet and it gives off the best pigment. So yeah, now I'm taking my beauty blender. It's damp, by the way. I think I never mentioned this, but I always use a damp beauty blender and I push everything in to make it look seamless. Now I'm taking the 39L palette from Morphe and I'm basically using the smoke show part of this palette. I'm going to take the color Hook Up and dab that into my outer corner and slowly work that into my crease, as you can see here. And I make sure I use a small amount and slowly build that up. I like these shadows because it is quite easy to build them up and make them look natural. On this brush it's clean, but I dab into my type a little bit and make sure I blend that out. And yeah, I use Makeout Sesh, if I can read, and I dab that onto my outer corner, blend that in with the leftover of Hook Up, just so that it looks cohesive and blended out. And I just go back and forth with this. Sorry, my throat is quite cranky today. Now I take the brush that has my type on it and I just blend out the edges, making sure everything looks all neat. Use my fingers to dab that in And yeah, I do my cut crease with the same concealer that I used to cover my eyebrows, and I make sure that I have it angled at the edges. I use my brush that has hookup on it, and I make sure that I dab that in and feather it out with my type, just to make it look all neat and tidy and blended. I take the Love Bomb shade, which is the silver glittery foil shadow, which makes such a difference. It is one of the best shadows I have used. It's not like those silly little ones that have just Vaseline at the bottom and just a layer of spray, like glitter spray on top. And I tell you, when I say this is amazing, it lasts me the whole night. I couldn't even take that off with makeup wipes or anything. So yeah, it's not easy to remove, but it is easy to apply. Now I'm gonna take my makeup removing cotton and just neaten up the edges, blend that out, make it look seamless. And I'm gonna take the shade Obsessive and just line my top lash line, and I'm basically acting like as if I'm doing a wing liner, but I'm not. And then I'm gonna add on my eyelashes, and when I tell you I do not like eyelashes, I actually hate them. Although I wear them, I do not like them. They feel like I have feathers on my eyes, and I feel like my vision is impaired, and they just feel weird and I don't feel comfortable. But yeah, had to put them on, you know what I mean. So I'm taking my foundation, obviously Holy Grail, the Maybelline, I don't know what it's called, the Fit Me foundation, I think it is. It's the 24-hour lasting foundation, and this is the goddess to my face. This is the goddess to my soul. This is the best foundation I have used in my whole entire makeup experience life. I know that seems extreme, but yeah, it just lasts me the whole night and it makes me look great, and I feel amazing with it. I'm using my Fit Me concealer and just concealing the areas I want to be highlighted. The thing with my nose, I feel like I like to do right now, because it gives me that, you know, pop of shine in the right places. I'm taking my Primark setting spray, and I tell you, affordable and amazing. Primark setting spray. I have never used a setting spray that does the job like Primark's, and that is that cheap. But yeah, it's a bargain, so grab it before it goes. Who knows? But yeah, now I'm just blending out my concealer and I'm smoking out my eyelashes. I'm taking the color Hookup first, and then I'm gonna go in with the shadow makeout sesh and make sure that I blend all that out and just look smoky AF. My throat, guys, I apologize for this video of my voice. Hopefully next time it will be sounding way much better. But yeah, I'm still taking the color Beam and I am still putting that on my inner corners, and I'm just highlighting my nose with it because I liked it that much. I think it's a great color. Yeah, I think it's a great highlight as well. Now I'm taking the W7. I don't know when I got this, where I got this from, or why I got it, but I feel like now that I understand the makeup a bit more better, I feel like this is a great contour shade. It's not too warm, it's not too cold, and it just complements my skin tone very well. I drag this up to my forehead, and I take this under my cheek jawline just to define that bish. Yeah, and I'm gonna just contour my nose. I haven't done this for a while, but I feel like, why did I even stop? Because this helps me so much. It feels like it ties my whole makeup in. And now I'm taking the color Beam again, and I am using that as my cheekbone highlight. I do go over that with my Inglot highlighter, as you will see in a bit. First of all, I'm going to spray myself once again, just so that when I put the highlighter on, it looks better and more pigmented. So yeah, as you can see, my happy dance. Here we go, the Inglot highlighter. Just look at that. Look at that pigment. I feel like nothing will go wrong with my highlight being so bright. Oh my god, people should be looking at me with sunglasses on. Now I'm just taking my lip liner. I don't know where this is from or where I got it from or how I got it, but yeah, I use this Tesco type of lip gloss, type of matte velvet finish type of lip stick, and I make sure I put that in. And then I'm just using my e.l.f. Pro Filter translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to set my whole face with that, even my eyebrows, because I seen Huda Beauty do it, and when I tell you this trick works, it works. That's one life hack that I've learned from Huda Beauty, is that set your eyebrows with powder. Now I'm just going in with my setting spray again, just to make sure that I don't look cakey, and I'm using my Juvia's palette, using the coral color for some blush. Yeah, here is the makeup all done. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, it looks absolutely flawless, and